So when it comes to home improvement projects, it can almost feel like your work is never done. There's always a project. But Evening's Angela Poe Russel says maybe that's the way it's supposed to be.
That's a little controversial, isn't it?
I know. I love this. I always love your wisdom. You have such an amazing way with words.
Aw.
You really, really do. So,
That's a lot of pressure.
No, it's no pressure. It is you. So what do we have for us today?
Well, it's a little something to think about.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's a car, a relationship, or a home, they all require that we put in this work if we want them to last and thrive. Nothing is meant to stay the same. And we see that every time we look at pictures of ourselves from years ago. But in all seriousness, taking what we know about this natural rhythm of life and embracing it can actually help our spruced up homes be happier ones. I still remember the first time I started a home improvement project. This was it.
Yeah.
I'd just given birth to my second daughter. I spent all this time inside, and I still recall the moment when I noticed something new despite walking by it every day. My living room was horrific. The paint, the flooring, everything. A lot of people experienced something similar in the early days of the pandemic.
Yeah.
If you recall, home improvement activity shot up by 82%. Now, there were several reasons for that, like school, work from home, but among them, people just being home long enough to see a situation differently. When we slow down or pause, we just notice more, the good, the problematic. But most importantly, it gives us an opportunity to do a powerful thing, and that is, drum roll, to reflect.
Yes.
Yep. Reflection, technically, it's described as looking back or careful consideration, and research from the Harvard Business School revealed that people who do it perform 20% better than those who don't. Researchers studied this by making groups of people solve a bunch of problems. Take a look at this. They had a control group, a reflection group, and a sharing group. The control group had to solve brain teasers. The reflection group solved the same problems, but then they had to reflect on what they had done and take notes about it. The third group did the exact same thing, but also had to share their notes. The result, the reflection and sharing groups performed 18% better on the problems. And in a second round, the control group was given more time, and the reflection and sharing groups still performed 22% better. So you may learn by doing, but you'll learn more by reflecting on what you did. So whether it's where we live or how we interact with the people we live with, reflection is where the remodels can begin and ensures we are always retooling, growing, and improving. That's why the way we live has evolved as the world has changed around us. Thank God for indoor plumbing.
Yes.
Technology is pretty cool. We got home offices going on, and more people are getting air conditioning, but that was a great invention. You know, if we make it a practice to pause and reflect about the lives we live, our homes won't be the only thing experiencing a transformation.
Oh, I don't know why. I mean, you always get me in the gut. But I mean, this one, I feel like it gets me in the gut because I don't think I'm reflecting enough.
Okay, well, I have some ideas for that.
Okay, because when you said that, I'm like, wait a minute, because I notice if I get in the car, I'm trying to call someone right away or turn on the music because I think I'm afraid sometimes to be alone with my thoughts.
Well, here's the good news. I mean, there's one way, which is the one we often think about, which is the journaling or the sitting and being quiet. I mean, that's awesome if you can do it.
Yeah.
But, you know, another way people can do it while actually doing something, you think about going to church or TED Talks if you're not religious. You know, those are ways you can actually get something that makes you think. And you're not having to sit there and
it's okay to space out a little bit?
Totally, because you'll come back and catch some moments.
Because you come back. All right, I'm here for that.
And then the third thing, oh boy, okay, this is a little controversial, but it shouldn't be. I think we have an epidemic of this country of defensiveness and deflection.
Yes.
Sometimes we get feedback from people. I mean, how often have the teachers called home about someone's kid and the parents are like, not my kid, you know?
Yeah.
But I think taking the time to listen to those close to us or people who care about us, about how we can grow and improve, I call that kind of active reflection. But I love the stuff of sitting in the car and being quiet.
I like that too. So with active reflection, should you be asking your family and friends like, hey, where can I improve? Or giving them that invitation?
There's nothing wrong with that. You see it in business all the time.
Oh, it's good to know. Thank you so much.